Oh, no worries.
Of this is I'm keeping at a safe distance. Is I'm asking you to move your feet away from me, and then I'm asking you to give me 2 eyes, because 2 eyes is better than 2 hind feet.
Okay.
That's the way we want her to do it in the stall. Every horse, we have about 6 now. Here you are going to be, actually you are the 6th. I have a 7th one, but the 5 that I've had, I can send them in the stall, and they'll turn around and face me. So that way there's never a chance, because you can just click at them, they'll turn around.
Okay.
So that way nobody can get kicked
Right.
and stuff like that. And doing it with this rope helps me out, because I just have a little bit of a that may be a little aggressive. I'll watch them more, but I'm just going to treat them like I would.
Okay.
Because I want her to back up. Biggest thing of any aggressive horse, even if they're scared, you want them to respect where you are, and also respect you as a leader, just like any other horse. Because if you put her with another horse, she may kick that horse, maybe the top dominant one, but you'll notice a lot less of the I'm going to try to hurt you type.
Okay.
So basically I'm just going to get her to where she moves each and every body part, including the hind end. So here shoulder to get her to go on a little line.
Okay.
So I'm going to point my hand, a little shorter. I'm going to point my hand, I'm going to click, and then I'm going to wave. 1, 2, and back. There. Then, once again, I'm going to take her hind end away, ask her to give me 2 eyes. Good girl. Lick and chew, and then ask her to rub with the stick. I want them to be sensitive to the stick, but not scared.
Okay.
So, although it may be used as a disciplinary measure when need be, I want her to know that it's not something that's going to hurt. Here, I'm waving, I'll walk toward her. Back up. Stay there. Good girl. She's very sweet.
Thank you.
It's not natural for her to be aggressive.
I can tell, I know.
But something happened somewhere that none of us know.
Yeah.
Because that just doesn't happen. It's not an all of a sudden.
Okay.
They're not, even with people, it's never, oh, a nice person, psychopathic, like serial killer, you know? It's
Right.
Like, and nothing ever happens. It's usually trauma, then it builds, and then they get aggressive. And most of the time with horses, they're not aggressive because they're aggressive because they're scared.
Okay.
It's like backing a dog into a corner.
Right.
They might be barking, growling, but they won't come at you until you corner them. And so in the stall, that might be how she's feeling.
Okay.
And so this way, I'm getting her to where we're going to actually use the string with her, because especially with that rearing, we want to keep ourselves at a safe distance. My goal with every session is I'm safe, they're safe, and they learn something.
Okay.
So I'm going to point my hand. I kind of want to pat her butt a little bit, only because I want to put her under enough pressure to see if there's a reason why she's doing it. The fact that she did not kick at me when I put that string on her butt is a good sign. I'm going to ask to swing toward the butt. There. Good girl. Same thing this way. Point. Swing. That's not good behavior. Good. Didn't commit to the kick, but she thought about it, and I don't even want her to think about it. Good girl. I'm going to have to stop, turn, face. Look at you. Let me get your hand. There are 3 things that make a big deal with
Hang on 1 second.
my motto is if you make a big deal about something with a horse, don't make a big deal about it. The only things I make a big deal about are biting, kicking, or rearing.
Okay.
The striking especially. Because she doesn't just go, woo, here, I'm rearing. She goes, I'm coming off the foot.
Yeah.
And so if I'm near her, she'll hit me.
Right.
And so that's the only time you'll ever see me actually hit a horse, especially with the string here.
Okay.
You might see me tap him with a stick, and it might sound worse than it really is.
Right.
But when I'm pointing here, I'm going to give her a chance now to do it without the string.
Okay.
I'm going to point, wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Anytime she faces that butt to me, it's a sign of me as a leader. So I can keep driving that butt away, step before she stopped. So, she did a very good job there. Once again, I'm going to give her a chance here. I'm going to shorten up the line again. Oh, look at that. Point. There. I didn't have to. Giving me a little attitude.
Okay. Okay.
On that spot. You'll notice as soon as I do, her ears will go back to blink, and then she gave me a deep breath. I don't know what it is, but I've never seen anybody do it other than me. And again, right here, I'm going to give her a chance to be good. I'm in her space. I'm trusting her just a little bit more. I'm rubbing her with the stick only to show her that this isn't just a form of, hey, I'm going to hit you with it.
Yeah.
This is a form of, hey, it's good to be with me. If she really wanted to hurt me, she could. I just want her to be good. I can see that she's a little fearful, which is probably what's driving it. So, we're going to ask, now this time what we're going to do is I'm going to take a step back, but I'm going to ask her to back up a little bit. Okay? So I'm just going to ask her to back up because I want to stay in the here. I want her to be responsible for moving away from me.
Okay.
So if I'm lunging and I'm up there petting her, if I want to lunge her, I don't want to move. Because if I back away, I'm taking pressure off of her. So I'd rather ask her to move backwards, which is a tool that, again, any horse's respect. You're moving their feet forwards, backwards, left, and right. And then I'm going to point, click, wave, wave, right at that shoulder. Release. I don't care if they walk, trot, or stand. As long as they go, look how far it is. Step in front, ask for that hind end. Point. Wave. There. I don't need her zipping around and doing stuff super fast right now. I want a soft tire. As soon as I stop moving, she quit moving as well. She's looking for like, hey, what do you want me to do next? I'm gonna have that hind end come toward me. Or go away from me here and give me 2 rounds.
Why,
Her face to go away, I'll just push it away.
why does she sometimes bite me when I'm petting her? Okay.
My horse does it too. My personal horse, when I started her out, she's never ridden. She bit my boot and didn't let go. And ask her anytime a barrier is doing her feet or anything, or she has somebody around that you don't know, she'll try to grab something. She has to nibble on it.
Okay.
On something. So if she gets too mouthy, again, I'm not going to make a super big deal if she has a I'd rather just do a table and go right back to petting. Might mess with her mouth a little bit just to see what she feels about. Yeah. Because I remember she's young too, and a lot of people don't. We worked for a breeder, and the babies were terrible because they pull them away from their mother, and they put them out with a bunch of just babies. And all of them are they're all babies. Because babies are dumb until they're if you cornered him in the stall, he would strike out. He pinned me against the wall. That's a big horse. Like,
Yeah.
you think she's big, that thing's huge. And he wouldn't respond to slapping. He would get more aggressive.
Yes.
So a lot of times I just mess with his mouth.
Okay.
Bite all the time. Giving a lot of attention here, letting them know it's okay to play with this. Now, just with boundaries. Right here, you notice how her ears are up?
Yeah.
And right there, she's kind of like, hey, I'm asking her not to do that. But this is, like, if she wanted to bite me, she could have. And she can. But this right here, just giving her that opportunity to be like, hey, I'm giving you an opportunity to be good. I just want you to. Do that head duck. Beautiful. This is a girl. Stop it. I'd refrain from giving her any treats for a while.
Yes, I stopped all of that.
Some people don't. And I'm like, they're biting.
Right.
That's the worst thing you
Right.
can do to a biting horse. Now down the road, you could probably give treats, but I never gave my horse treats till she knew. The first time I met my horse, she was a little bit of the opposite spectrum. It wasn't fear aggressive. Now this could be the case with her. Overly spoiled. Because she was an accidental pregnancy. She was a filly. They bought the mare, and this family did not know, this couple did not know anything about raising
Okay.
cattle. So they did a bunch of petting, treats, fun stuff.
Right.
Played with it like it was a dog. And she grew up, and when I went up, I was a certified equine veterinary technician for 3 years. And we went out to float that horse's teeth. And the owner of the horse, he was like, well, I might want to go in there and get her for you. I said, no, liability-wise, when we're dealing with the horse, I have to deal with it. He's like, okay. And walk in the stall, this horse pins her ears, snakes, and comes at me with bare teeth. And the only thing I could do was right cross to the head. And I was like fair reaction there. And she looked at me after that, shook her head, licked and chewed, put her head down, and just kind of looked at me like, oh, that's never happened before. And I went up to her, put the halter on. She was like my best buddy for that time. When they're overly spoiled, they need that quick, don't do this.
Okay.
Treatment for the first time. Notice how relaxed she is?
Yes.
And how soft she is compared to like tight as
Okay.
because I'm putting her under enough pressure to cause her. That's kind of why I like to set my horses up to make mistakes sometimes.
Sure.
And learn from them.
Right.
And so that's kind of what I'm doing with her. And I like how how soft her eye is. Like right now, with the way she looks, she wouldn't do anything to her.
Yeah.
Just making sure that she pays attention. Notice she stopped biting right here, just by pushing her away and just being okay with it. Now, we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull this rope up a little bit. We're gonna try to switch out her halter
Okay.
and put my other halter on her, because then I'm gonna get a little closer.
Yeah, I'm just standing over here, so maybe I have less noise from the tractors.
Now we're giving her the opportunity to be normal, be a normal horse, just relax and be good with me. One of the first exercises I do with I did it differently with her because of what she was going through, but it's actually leading. So, surprised at how many people do other stuff with their horses and their horses don't know how to lead. So if I stop, I want her to stop. If she does it, I back her up. Girl. And then I'll ask her. So this is killing two birds with one stone. One, stays out of my space. Two, I can start backing her up. Well, stop. Now what? Put it back. Still a little iffy about it. There. Girl. Good job. Good girl. And I like to do less work less work for me. Because if I want to switch sides, I want them to learn how to switch sides. If I want them to back up, I shouldn't have to turn around here and have to back them up.
Okay.
I want them to be able to read my body language and do well with it. With a horse, it's like entering into a partnership contract. So I have my end that I have to hold up with the contract, they have theirs. My end, I'm going to show them how to be a good citizen, I'm going to keep them safe, I'm going to treat them well, and I'm going to give them love, grace, and respect. Okay? Or love, grace, trust, and respect. So all those things are going to be present. Their job is to take care of me, stay out of my space, and respect me as the leader of the contract. And to be a buddy if we want to. And so all those things happen just by making sure that they just remain safe here. So if I ask her to do something, I want her to follow it, knowing that I'm not going to put her in a dangerous situation. Whoa, look at that. Let's get it back up. Look how nice and easy that is. Now I'm just tapping her with this little rope here. Right here, she's not trying to bite me, she's really trying to hurt me. Seems like she just never got out of her baby stage. So again, like I said, I want to be able to rub her with my stick. We're going to get into here. I'm going to start taking this out. We're going to start letting her know that this isn't just the spanker lift. Yes, my wife, I rarely ever use the string for anything but desensitize. So my goal is to get it done with the stick itself. But with her, just to get her to where I had some reach.
Yes.
So notice how she ain't scared of it. I can swing it around, but then as soon as I point my hand, click, point at that shoulder. Click, point at that shoulder. Click, point at that shoulder. I'm gonna ask you, girl. Notice the difference in body language and the cues. Then she knows that just because I come up here with my stick doesn't mean I'm asking her permission.
Right.
That's a good thing. I get a lot of licking and chewing, which is very nice. Once again, point. 1, 2, there. Point. 1, 2, kind of in my space here. There, good girl. Good. That's it. Good job. Now ask her to move back. Good. Ask her to come forward. I'm inviting her in. That's the only time she's to come into my space here. Call it the hula hoop. Your space around you. It's invite only. They can't come in without an invitation, otherwise they're breaking it in. So, again, that's against the contract. So, if I invite them in though, because a lot of people confuse respect with they can't ever be like right here with their horses. No.
Right.
If she was trying to eat me, then I wouldn't be right here with her. But because we established those guidelines from far away and then got her a little closer and got her closer, we follow these steps to stay very straight with each other. Notice how soft and kind of droopy your eyes are. But then at the same time, I can be like, okay, time to leave, and ask her to go. that we've established that, that's actually a step ahead than I usually do. But I did it so that we could do it from farther away. I'm going to start asking her hind end to move away while I'm right here. So literally, all we're going to do, I'm going to keep my hand here, keep her head there. I'm going to bend down, and I'm going to do things in rhythm. You're going to hear me count. I'm going to literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Goes forward, I'll back her up. Out of my stance, good girl. Give her a release, ask her to stand. Good job. Okay, let's try that again. So I'm going to point with my stick at her hind end here. But I'm not going to pull on her. I'm going to go 1. Beautiful. That's it. Good job. When you do it in rhythm, it keeps you in check. And so that way you're not increasing pressure too early and you're not giving too little pressure too long. So, and it also helps them sometimes hearing the numbers. So if I go 1, 2, beautiful. Okay. 1, 2, gorgeous. Good job. Blinking is a sign of relaxing. So if you notice her blinking a lot, it's not to clean her eyes out. It's actually relaxing. Notice here she's trying to play with my stick. This is the type of horse you have. Okay? She's playful. She's genuinely kind. She's not mean on purpose. I think a lot of times she doesn't know exactly what she is. I think she gets scared, cornered, and she feels that. So coming in here at first might have been a little claustrophobic for her. So putting the halter on here.
Yes.
Okay? So she might have bit out of that portion. Or going in the stall, and she feels like she's backed up here, and you're in front of her food, and that food is like her safe place. So she probably did that. So those are the things that we're going to establish is that if I want you to back up, I want you to back up. Good. Look at you. If I want you to back up more, I want you to back up more. He's only allowed to come forward if I let him. And usually I have to ask. I'm going to ask a little bit. Look at her. All the way. I'm going to invite her all the way into the space. Good. Yes. A lot of people think I would be nuts with a biting horse. But, again, there's a verse in the Bible that I follow. It says that we love him. It talks about Jesus. We love him because he first loved us. And that same principle, I believe, goes with the horses. They love us because we first loved them. They will trust us because we loved them or trusted them first. So all this right here is me giving her trust. If she feels like I don't trust her, she's going to be a little more wary of me.
Yeah.
If I'm nervous around her, she's going to be nervous, wondering what we should be nervous about. So, and she doesn't even know she's the cause of the nervousness. She just thinks, you're nervous about something. So, as a leader, she's responding to whoever's handling. Right there. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Those people aren't willing to do what I'm willing to do as far as physicality with my training, but then you see the results of it. It's not because I want to hurt them. It's actually because I'm acting like another horse would. So another horse would kick, bite, and draw blood and do a lot of other things. I can't do that type of stuff with a fiberglass, or not a plastic stick. I mean, this thing ain't doing much with me. So but that right there, lots of room, because we're biting. You gotta hurt them.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. I don't mind. This is why I do what I do. Girl, yes you are. Notice what I did there. She's really just trying to play. So all I do is just push her head away. Good girl. Good girl. You just gotta learn how to play nice. We're not horses. We're done with her today.